going to, we'll just keep it in the mode it's in. Whoa! that had quite a bit of a punch right off the line. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a review on the all-new Lexus NX 450h Plus, and with that being said, let's get into it. Take a quick look at the exterior of the NX, and I'm a huge fan of the new NX from a stylistic perspective. I think that Lexus did a really good job with just making this car super attractive. The previous version looked really good, but this new version looks even better. You guys probably slightly noticed there with the Lexus logo, it's got some blue around it. That's what Lexus does for their hybrids to signify it's a hybrid. And also this one is blue, so it's like blue on top of blue. But notice how you've got a lot of blacked out elements. Some people aren't a huge fan of that. I think it looks pretty cool because you've got the contrast between the blue on this and then also the black with stuff like the mirrors and the wheels. And sorry that I don't have like super good shots. Obviously you can see that Tundra was kind of blocking everything, and I tried to get this filmed before the sun came out too much because then, well, makes the lighting even worse. I love the whole light bar design there in the rear of the NX. I think it looks really cool overall. And then notice we got our 450h Plus badge there on the back, and well, there's a quick look. Here's a window sticker for the 2022 Lexus NX 450h Plus. So you can see with the equipment here, notice 304 horsepower rating, but almost everything is standard on this, which is pretty cool. And then you can see the base price, $56,900. Do have some options on this one. Total MSRP, $61,790. And then you guys can see the fuel table readout. This is pretty impressive with the gas only, that's that economical, which is cool, but there you go. Go over visibility here in the NX, and this is a plug-in hybrid, by the way, guys. Visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, which do have blind spot monitoring, and then throughout the rest of the rear, and let's set off. Oh, setting off here in the Lexus NX 450h Plus. This is their new plug-in hybrid. And again, this is mostly a driving review, so we're gonna see how this drives. Actually, we're going to, we'll just keep it in the mode it's in. Whoa! that had quite a bit of a punch right off the line. Wow. Yeah, so I was just in the Lexus LX right before this, and I know they're not in the same segment at all, but both Lexus products. This doesn't feel as quick as the NX, but this is still pretty dang quick. Let's actually change the drive mode. So we're already in Sport Plus here. I just want to see kind of, yeah, there's like an initial punch, and then it kind of dies off. That's most, you know, hybrid vehicles, frankly. This is impressive. It feels very seamless with the acceleration, more so than any other hybrid I've driven from Lexus at this point. Like you don't feel like the normal hybrid stuff, and I'm actually kind of interested to see. I haven't looked at the window sticker at all on this. I just pop in and drive at this event. This has a CVT, 304 horsepower. It doesn't feel very CVT like. That's crazy. They've done something to this to make it so that it doesn't have that same, again, CVT feel to it. I love how it's always like the bar, doesn't matter what drive mode you're in. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Other stuff, seat comfort is great. This obviously has the NX's new massive infotainment screen. As you guys can see, response time is fantastic with it. We'll see how the brake is. So as soon as I'm gonna do like a harsher stop, got no one behind me, because we've got to. Okay, it doesn't have weird hybrid brakes either. That is interesting. I'll use these slowdown zones, you know, and the signs and everything to give you guys like, you know, show what the brakes. So we're in EV mode. Huh. It keeps it in EV mode for a lot of the time. That's pretty interesting. So even if I put it in Sport Plus mode, yeah, it's seriously like just. It tries to keep it in EV mode. And you can go full throttle in EV mode too. That's pretty dang cool. Now what I do want to see is I want to take it out of EV mode. So EV mode. Okay, so there's two different modes. There's EV mode and there's HV mode, which is just hybrid vehicle mode, I assume. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing scoots a little bit. You guys heard that? It just like roast the tires a bit. This is really cool. I'm actually just like so impressed with what Lexus has done with this. I haven't driven the RAV4 Prime like on road, and so this is my first time with this powertrain, and it's sweet. Other stuff, this basically has like all the normal NX stuff. Funny enough, I actually have an NX at my house right now as a press car from Lexus, but it's the turbocharged car. And I guess that I do want to make some comparisons with this and the turbocharged car. This is a lot quieter because again, it tries to keep it in the EV mode for as long as possible. And interior though is like the same pretty much. Obviously some different buttons because again, this is a hybrid, plug-in hybrid at that. But other than the hybrid stuff, it's like the same car inside. It's got all the same crazy storage. You've got a regular sunroof, not a panoramic. Love how small this is. It makes it really easy to drive around town. Yeah, they did a really, like I said, I know that I keep repeating myself in this video, but they seriously did a really good job with this. I'm very impressed so far. It's just really, it's like this nice, quiet experience. And material used throughout is actually really nice. The seats are definitely a high point in this. These F Sport seats with the two-tone design on them. I think they did a fantastic job with that. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it in the hybrid mode for the time being because I want us to get an acceleration in the hybrid mode now, because again, the full EV mode was pretty dang quick, all things considered. And it's cool that it kept it in EV mode. And that's the benefit of a plug-in hybrid, right? Is that you can get the full throttle accelerations and it's not gonna turn the engine on and, you know, use gas like you probably don't wanna use if you're in the full electric mode. Other stuff, you know, it drives just like every other NX that I've driven. And again, it drives pretty much just like the 2.4 liter turbo in terms of the suspension, ride quality, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're about to get up to the high speed zone, so we're just gonna punch it. Yeah, definitely faster. You can hear the engine obviously when it's in that mode. You know what I have to say though? Okay, yeah, it definitely picks up more because you get the assist from the engine. But honestly, I would be completely fine with just driving this in EV mode all the time. I would have no problem whatsoever. Just EV mode. It's quick enough. Seriously. Again, they did a really good job with that. So yeah, summing things up here, just like every other NX, it looks great on the outside. Interior, fantastic as well. If you want to see a more like in-depth interior thing on the NX, then go look at my other reviews that I filmed so far. And obviously not this version of the NX, but just, you know, the NX in general. This interior is not too different. And yeah, I'm super impressed. This is a really good plug-in hybrid. Because again, it doesn't need a huge amount of power because it's a pretty small crossover. And so good job, Lexus. That's all I gotta say. Good job, Lexus.